Hello and welcome. Thank you for having me. It's deeply appreciated. Let's not waste any time and get straight to business at hand. My name is Jazzalette Wandrick and I am a Detroit 2.0 executive representative. I'm here today to show you a better Detroit, a changed Detroit, a Detroit that's no longer a comeback city, but a Detroit that is a top-tier contender. The city of Detroit, Michigan has been through some tough times and could use a different outlook, some change. One of America's most vital plus bodacious city, Detroit, Michigan, America's comeback city, is a strong, benevolent, and inspiring city with deep roots, plus an ambitious past. From its humble beginnings as a French fort to its current status as the 18th most populous city in the U.S., Detroit has changed hands more than once and evolved in amazing ways. The city has burned down to the ashes many times, but always rises up and conquers. Detroit, Michigan is rumored to be one of the most dangerous places to live, with a city that struggles to keep police, firefighters, and ambulances on the streets, and thousands of once beautiful Victorian homes, craftsman-style homes, lay abandoned. This is a bleak picture for a city that was once thriving with businesses and working residents. But I am here today to change that and solve this devastating issue with an offer that will take this city to the next level and sit it at the top where it belongs, with Detroit 2.0 Rebranding Project. It's time to give Detroit a new look, a new shine, a new perspective. It's that time that the world sees Detroit, Michigan as it really is in raw form, at its true self, because this city has lots to offer. Detroit 2.0 will platform Detroit, Michigan at the true hipster haven as it is, and full of vastly different artists, young entrepreneurs, plus a rapidly rising restaurant scene and a defined driven hustle. Out with the Detroit, Michigan, that comeback city, and in with Detroit 2.0, a city of innovation, driven, benevolent, and inspiring. So why Detroit 2.0, you say? Because Detroit 2.0 will show the world that there are plenty of reasons to love Detroit. With the city's rich history and bright future, it's no wonder why the Motor City is building so much buzz. Detroit 2.0 will show that Detroit plays host to an impressive variety of unique sports teams, plus business owners and staff who truly love their city. Detroit 2.0 will show that shopping in Detroit is truly an experience, that no one has to look hard to see just how much of an inspiration art has on the city. From the intricate art to the beautiful building facets and skylines and staples like the Guardian Building, art is everywhere in the city, and Detroit 2.0 will show just that. Detroit 2.0 will show that Aretha Franklin, Alice Cooper, Kid Rock, and Eminem are just a handful of the hometown music heroes who hailed from Detroit. The techno music was invented here. Motown music was born here. Detroit 2.0 will show that Detroit hosts some of the top artists in the nation every day to amazing music ventures and venues such as the Fox Theater, Masonic Temple, and St. Andrew's Hall. That they're home to the world's largest free jazz festivals in the world. Can I get an encore? Detroit 2.0 will differentiate Detroit, Michigan from the competition. It will showcase its diverse atmosphere by advertising Detroit's affordable housing, plus a up-and-coming business market that's blossoming. Detroit 2.0 will bring the light to the deep plus rich history, the innovations being implemented in the future, and the historical buildings, the sublime landscape, but mostly the people. People who care about the city, where it's going, who have a passion to improve the city. An outsider might not think Detroit is worth figuring or fighting for, but what Detroit 2.0 is here for is just that, to show that there is life in stories and share them with the world. Detroit 2.0 is here to fight for the city just like the city's communities, and to differentiate Detroit, Michigan from its competition. To go public with Detroit 2.0, the first steps would be a launch party, which will be the official introduction of this new and innovative city brand, an approach to the U.S. market. From this, multiple campaigns could be implemented, like the guerrilla marketing campaign, to have optical illusions all over the city to showcase really what Detroit, Michigan could look like, as well as social media campaigns to help generate new followers, in addition to festivals and public service announcements to introduce Detroit 2.0 to the masses of Michigan, in addition to attract new business and people who are relocating. introducing a new logo as well as new brand colors, teal, navy blue, and purple. The new slogan, Detroit 2.0, a city of innovation, and the tagline, driven, benevolent, and inspiring. Just as total rebrand with new code of ethics, housing a new vision, mission, principle, which already prepared. This would include a total new PR plan, which I prepared, as well as plus a new campaign radio commercial that will help create buzz with citygoers in other cities and states. Rebranding for Detroit 2.0 can be evolutionary or revolutionary, but regardless of the process, the intention to remain relevant to the consumer in a changing marketplace is very, very necessary. The goal of Detroit 2.0 is to help a once suffering city to attract a new business and people who are relocating, to focus the general public of Detroit, Michigan, and anyone ready to relocate on the revitalizing areas as well as thriving businesses along with community efforts. Travelers around the world should be taking notice. Want to know more? Check out Detroit2.0.com, a city of innovation on the rise.